I like that you're taking your time in terms of identifying a book that you feel you would like. I like that. There's no need to rush. So I like that you're taking your time. And with respect to blue collar, white collar jobs, um, yeah, you see, at the end of the day, most people in this world, I don't even think usually the culture matters unless it's some, I don't know, isolated culture somewhere isolated from most of humanity, and they have these atypical that may have these atypical cultural norms, but generally across the world people tend to be driven by what people think about them. And so that's why a lot of people or their parents would want to, or their parents would want them to do this as well. A lot of people would want to get white collar jobs. I don't think I've ever really had a white collar job, or at least not a typical one. And I'm grateful. My life has been very bohemian. I have never ever been fabulously wealthy or anything like that, but I must say I'm deeply contented, very happy. At the end of the day, I think once somebody connects with God and you find out what your purpose is and you walk in that, whether it's a white collar job or a blue collar job, you will find peace, you'll find joy, you'll find contentment. But unfortunately, a lot of people, what's at the tippy top of their personal pursuit criteria would be how will other people see me. And it's something that at the end of people's time on planet earth, if they've come to a place of wisdom, they look back and they think, I shouldn't have thought like that. I should not have cared what anybody thought, and just I should have done what, I should have just gone where my heart was leading me. So yeah, I have no problem with blue collar jobs. And even like the garbage men who come every morning and take our garbage. Sometimes there are times when I used to be up in the wee hours of the morning, and I used to think, wow, they work so hard. They're one set of people you will never ever see lazing. They're literally running down the street picking up garbage to keep up with the truck. I said, my gosh, they have to be phenomenally fit to do that. And so there's nothing, my personal opinion is, as long as you're earning an honest dollar and it's honest, who cares how you're earning it. And also, I try very hard not to judge people. I try very hard not to do that. As far as I'm concerned, people are people. Doesn't matter what you do, we're all made in the image of God. And it really doesn't even matter to God, because the Bible does say man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. And that's true. There are a lot of crooks doing white collar jobs, and I'm sure there are a lot of crooks doing blue collar jobs. But people may look at a white collar job and think that people doing those kinds of jobs are intrinsically better, and that's just not the truth. And to be honest, a lot of people doing blue collar jobs, as the video was implying, actually end up making more money than people doing white collar jobs, because fewer people do blue collar jobs. You find that there's a higher demand for them, because there aren't enough of them to service everybody. That means the demand goes up. That means that they can charge more. Whereas with the white collar jobs, a lot of the markets are glutted. Now there are too many engineers, too many doctors, too many lawyers, and the market is glutted. What does that mean? It means the employer, now having a surplus of options to hire, can lower your salary. So blue collar jobs now, at least, seem to be on the better end of the salary spectrum in some cases. Anyway, do have a lovely afternoon. I'm just enjoying a chill day today. Um, and yeah, looking forward to seeing what book you get. Anyway, you take good care and enjoy your mall strolling. All right then. Bye.